Ain't it fun?
Hi guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. My name is Haley if you're new here. If you are, I'm so excited you decided to click on today's video where I'm going to be showing you my favorites from 2025. So I have 25 different things that I collected. This has like a plethora of different types of items. So hopefully you will find something that you like. Anything that you can purchase, I'll link it down below. Without further ado, let's just go ahead and get started. Starting off pretty strong is my one size setting spray. I can definitely tell a difference of how long my makeup stays, how well it stays. If you're in the mood or in the market for a new setting spray, I would recommend this one. It feels like literally hairspray on your skin. Next is something I actually bought at the very top of the year. I believe it was New Year's Day. I went to the Kate Spade outlet, bought this particular In Bloom scent, as well as their like original Kate Spade New York. And as well, I love both scents, but actually the original I ran out of a couple of months ago, so I don't have that one to show you. I would recommend the Kate Spade New York as well as the Kate Spade New York In Bloom scent. Next up is my handy dandy reversible MK belt. I love that this comes both in brown and then it has a pink side. Since most of my outfits tend to have pink in them, this was definitely much needed. Next up is this cute little Calvin Klein jacket. I wanted something different than my pretty big oversized one, so it's definitely like a tan gray. Got this at Marshall's. Another find is this more like mint green sweater. I love that it's light, especially being here in the South. It can be very cold some days, and other days it's more like that transitional type of weather. It's not super cold, but you definitely don't want to wear short sleeves. So I love that it is more of a lighter sweater and I can use it to layer. And continuing on with more apparel, we have here this pumpkin spice top. I love that it happens to be kind of more of that comfort colors style and feel. I kind of wish it wasn't so like fall-esque, because I would wear this probably way more often. Just means I probably need to go back into Sam's and see if they have some other stuff like that. Been utilizing this a lot, especially in the fall. Next, I bought a whole bunch of pairs of jean shorts here, and I definitely was utilizing those this summer and looking forward to rocking them in a couple of months when it gets warm again. Next up is just hoop earrings in general, any types of hoop. Next up are these, I like to call them like Touchland dupes because I got them at Lidl. It's the same concept if you've ever seen Touchland hand sanitizers, and they're not that expensive. If you're looking for an alternative other than Touchland, I would recommend it. Next up are blue light glasses. We've been real tight for the past month. Even if it's just like scrolling on TikTok, if you actually are brave enough to look at how many hours you probably spend scrolling, looking at things on your phone, you probably still need blue light glasses. One thing I will say is these are definitely inexpensive, and you can tell from if you wear them for too long, like the back of my ear starts hurting. They're not the best of the best, but they'll get the job done. Next up is just my Bible bag here. Love her. Ever since I got her in October, I've been rocking her basically every Sunday. I love how spacious she is. Next up is my cowgirl boots. So glad I bought them. Another thing I want to talk about is just my TSA pre-check, something that I have utilized way more this year than years past. Next is the Chick-fil-A Pineapple Dragon Fruit Sunjoy. I reviewed and tried all those back in March. Since having done that probably at least twice, if not 3 times when I've gone to Chick-fil-A, I've opted to get that instead of just my normal Chick-fil-A lemonade. So it's that good. Next up, I'm just gonna show you a little overlay of it because they're actually packed up in my bins, since we obviously still have the seasonal decor up, are these little pink bow pillows that I usually have on the couch. Next is just watching movie reaction channels. I don't know, somehow I got into this back in the spring. It's almost like an alternative like background noise, like movies that I've seen tons of times. Hearing other people just react to it, it doesn't require any type of like mental investment. I've already seen the movie, I don't really have to actively pay attention to it. Great like little background noise, kind of like right now, which you can't see, but I have like the fireplace ambiance on the TV. And with that, also listening to music commentary channels is really surprising how many times I'll listen to a songs that I've listened to for many years, and I've never been that person to like a deep dive of like what is the meaning of this and lyrics. But I do find it very interesting to hear when people really dissect maybe some of the other, what is happening currently when the song was written, like how all that influences the song. It's something different to watch instead of just mindlessly doom scrolling. We're talking about doom scrolling, really trying to opt to do a little less scrolling on TikTok. I still do it from time to time, but really decompressing and using Pinterest because for some reason that gives me inspiration, ideas, and it doesn't feel draining when I get off that app. Another thing that's been really good in my own sleep health has been having a sleep timer. I usually set mine for an hour using Spotify and listen to some like lo-fi contemporary Christian music. It's very calming, obviously giving me something that's positive and uplifting that I'm consciously listening to, and I feel like it does give me more like peaceful, deeper rest. And next thing is just because of how new I am to the area. Instead of always taking the main well-defined route, opting to try to find like new alternative ways. One, to save on time and like avoid traffic, but two, because it allows me to have an excuse to like explore different roads that I probably wouldn't have gone down anyway, and it helps me to explore more of the city. So that's been another favorite of mine. I've only started dabbling in this in probably like the last month and a half. I think it is, again, helping me branch out and explore places that I wouldn't have really had a reason or destination to go down anyway, but now I know that they exist, and now I know other alternative ways to get around. Next thing, JBL soundbar. Again, and I'm looking over here because it's to my left, these end tables, and I'll do some overlays with those that I got back, I think in like May, maybe June. They really helped complete the space. And then again, going into furniture, we have these dining chairs. I've very much enjoyed sitting in them, working, eating dinner, eating breakfast, a whole bunch of stuff, really enjoying that little dining space and it being separated from obviously where I like work, sleep, hang out in my little common area. I just like the cut and the feel and whole look of those chairs. And the last and final thing, I have to actually go and run and grab it, is this Grab the Mic game that I got back in the spring. Love this game. It's like one of my favorites, hands down. With that being said, those were all 25 of my favorites from 2025. But until next time, I will catch you guys on the flip side. Bye, guys.